Today I will tell you about my experience at a great mosque of Tuban. Last week I went to the main mosque of Tuban. The atmosphere there is very cool and soothing, as it is strategical in front of the square of Tuban and adjacent Sunan Bonang Tomb. When I was got in the mosque, I took off my shoes, then I rushed into the mosque and was ready to complete Maghrib prayer because it was exactly at 6 a.m. After prayer, I left the mosque because I wanted to hang out. And it turns out that the shoes I was wearing just next door. I'm very disappointed. I hurried home immediately, dismissing myself from the route into the square. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Bella and today I will tell you about holiday on a Gresik Lamsam tour. On the last vacation, my family and I went on a Lamsam tour in Gresik, namely is Pagos. We went on a day without a sleepover. We went there curious about the new and famous tourist tour. When we got to Lagos, my dad parked his car and we made our way to the tourist entrance. Expectations were not conducive and the cool view of the Lamsam tour is immense. The area was hot and crowded. Lots of place to photos visible and food vendors there. We were just for just 2 hours and decided to go home. We decided to stop at one of the restaurants for lunch and we talked about our feelings as we wandered over the limestone roads and these Lagos that were not conducive to vacation expectation. We thought a pleasant holiday would be if we could enjoy the scenery with cool and fresh air. After we had finished eating and talking with my family, we finally decided to go home and end this holiday. Although this tour were not expectation, but we were glad to be able to enjoy the trip and talk with our families.
Hello, my name is Dyah Rezania Amin. I want to tell my trip to Borobudur Temple. 1 year ago, my family and I visited Borobudur Temple. We went to Borobudur Temple by private car. We left the house at 11 p.m. It took us 8 hours to get there. I arrived there at 7 the next day. Along the route, we saw many vehicles, unique houses, prominent buildings, and some other tourists. After we arrived at the Borobudur Temple, my brother went to buy ticket. After we waited him for a moment, we entered into Borobudur Temple area. Then we went up to the top of the temple. Borobudur Temple was built at Budur Village, Malang, Central Java. Borobudur Temple is the biggest temple in the world. It has 504 steps and 1,400 reliefs. From the top of the temple, we can see such beautiful scenery. I and my family went around the temple together. Finally, after having some visit, we thought go to the hotel to stay and continue our holiday the next day. We felt tired that day, but we felt so happy to visit Borobudur Temple, which is well known as one of the greatest legacies Indonesia has ever had. I hope the temple can be loved by all of the visitors and the government. Thank you.
Hello everyone,
Today I will tell you about my Eid holiday this year. Last May, all Indonesian Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr. Every Eid al-Fitr, my family and I always homecoming to my grandmother's house, Bojonegoro and Banyuwangi. When Eid comes, I can also meet my uncles, my aunts, and my cousins who lived outside the city and rarely meet. We welcome them with longing after some time we had not met each other. We spend time together by talking each other. Even when we are all together, we pray it together. We can shake hands or forgive each other, eat chicken breasts, in coconut milk together, go to the beach or another trip together, and many other activities that we do. However, this year, last May to be precise, was different. Unlike previous years, we can meet and have Eid together. We forgive each other and exchange news only through group video calls. We had a very long time video calls together. In the previous Eid, we also took photos together and made a video to capture our togetherness. But last May, we could only post in front of the smartphone screen to take a screenshot. The atmosphere is very different. Last May, we could only stay at home, pray Eid at home. We couldn't even celebrate Eid with our neighbors. I also didn't get the money or called 𝘕𝘪𝘵. The reason is because there is the COVID-19 virus in Indonesia, so that several areas are being locked down. I hope that everything will end, and my family and I and everyone are always healthy. That was my experience in my Eid al-Fitr holiday last May. It was so sad. That's all for me. Thank you.